Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Now, before we get into the grindcore, we've got an exclusive submission from our friends. This is Quantum Drop Love. They've done a cover for us this time. We've had these guys on the show a bunch of times. We enjoy them every time. These guys are a kind of post-hardcore, emotional, but with a punky edge to them as well, and a different kind of, rocky edge, and all of that stuff going on. There's a lot of different stuff in their band. But anyway, they do all their own mixing and mastering and all that stuff as well, which is cool. But this time, they've done a cover of The Weekend, and I hadn't heard this track before they sent it through, so I've been checking it out first to make sure I knew what the original was like if we're going to check out a cover. And I said to him, hang on a minute, this one's a real synth driven kind of poppy track. It reminded me of almost a bit of synth wavy kind of sound as well. I like that stuff, but it's it's not really stuff we show on the channel. So I was like, are you going to put some distorted guitars and stuff in this? They're like, yeah, don't worry about that, we're going to put that in there. So yeah, it's going to be cool. But what I thought we'd do is, I'm sure I can't get away with this for very, very long because it's on the Vivo channel and they'll just block me. But just in case you've never heard this song before, like I hadn't, here's literally just going to be 2 seconds to give you an idea what the original sounds like. That very synth wave, vaporwave. I'm pretty much, that's all I can get away with of showing these kind of tracks. But yeah, that's what this track sounds like in the original. Now we're going to listen to a cover by Quantum Drop Love. It's featuring Evan Parrish of Rock Island as well. So yeah, let's check this one out. Got this sense in there. It's definitely heavier.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you could show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through withdrawals. You don't even have to do too much.
Yeah.
You can turn me on with just a touch.
That bass nicely. I like that see-through kit.
I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sunlight up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone.
Yeah, really cool see-through kit. Yeah, track's working with the distorted guitars and the heavy drums. It has got that post-hardcore emotional edge to it as well, which they've brought in. Yeah, if you're going to do a cover of a song, it's nice to give it your own twist, to give it your own spin. Oh, it's a nice guitar there. I like that one. Yeah, if you're going to do a cover, give it your own spin. Make it your own in some way. There's no point just doing a straight up cover unless you're a cover band or a tribute band or something like that.
Oh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, I'm drowning in the night.
Yeah, the vocal layering sounds good. It's got a more of a thickness to it. Yeah, I like that guitar. I think I've seen that one before. Schecter. Cool. I think they made this track their own. You know, I'm not super familiar with the original. I listened to it a few more times before I checked this one out, just so I knew, you know, how to compare it to the original and what they've done with it to make it their own. But yeah, I definitely say they've made this a Quantum Drop Love version of that track for sure. You know, it had their sound and all of that, had a post-hardcore emotional edge to it, which they brought in, which isn't in the original. You know, it's not a post-hardcore track or anything like that. It's very much a synth-wavy, poppy track. And listening to this, you wouldn't say that about this at all. It didn't have that synthwave really vibe to it either, I wouldn't say, although it did have synthy sounds in the mix, but it sounded like a post-hardcore track to me for sure. So yeah, very cool. I like that. As I was saying, you know, if you're going to do a cover of a band, unless you're a tribute band, then, you know, make it your own, do your own spin on it, give it your own edge, and these guys definitely did that. Very, very cool. Now, I do feel a little bit sorry for these guys, because each time these guys have been on the channel, they've had some kind of issue with their upload in terms of the audio. It's either been a bit quiet or it hasn't come through properly, and they thought they'd done it right this time, and I thought they had as well, because it was nice and loud and it was a great mix. But unfortunately, guys, this one came through in mono. I don't know how you've done that this time, because he did say to me, man, we've got the audio right on this one, and it did sound good, and it was a nice mix, and I would say even in mono it came through great. It sounded great. It didn't sound like a real squashed mono track, so that was good. And I'm sure they mixed it in stereo. These guys don't mix in mono, but yeah, unfortunately, guys, this one came through in mono, so you're gonna have to try and figure out what you're doing with the audio on these uploads. I don't know what you're doing, but something's going wrong. But anyway, I enjoyed the track a lot. I enjoyed the video as well. I really like the drum kit. I really like the guitar as well. I might have to look into those. That would look really, really dope shape. And I can't say I've really seen those. Maybe is that the that guy, I forget his name. Anyway, I'm terrible with names. This was a cool track. I like that they gave it their own spin and made it different to the original. But if you knew the original as well, you know, you still recognize it. So cool. That's what you're meant to do with a cover. These guys did it nicely. See you around, guys. Bye.